food now, and Gok's here, and what an absolute treat
I wanted to really treat you, because you've worked so hard. Both of you work so hard on this show. I mean that,
Not
genuinely.
really.
I mean, we have a right old laugh. But you do work really, really hard.
It's not really a job.
We play hard, let's say
No,
that.
it's not. I believe it is a job. It's a job to entertain the nation, and you work very hard at it. So I wanted to create something which felt a little bit luxurious. All your usual favourites. We've got some prawn toast here, which I'm going to cook in a moment. We've got some spring rolls, the gyoza, and then this is chicken and sweet corn soup. How's the soup, first off?
Am I all right to start with this?
You go. You eat, because I want to get you to make some dumplings in a second.
Well, if you go round to Gok's house, this is what Gok's house is like.
All the time. 24 hours a day, there's always food like this, because food is forgiving, and dim sum in particular is all about sharing with your loved ones, and it translates as tiny little parcels of love. So we're going to make some tiny little parcels of love now. So these are gyoza, and these are a Japanese dumpling. There's lots of different variations in Asia. So here's your ingredients. So we've got here some king oyster mushrooms, which are these big ones, very, very meaty, chopped up very small, carrots, some firm tofu, not the soft one, it's got to be firm. We've got some spring onions, some shiitake mushrooms, which are these ones, really meaty and gorgeous. And here I've got just a pointed cabbage. And what I've done is I've shredded it through, covered it in salt and let it sit for 15 minutes. Then I've drained it.
If you can't get hold of the big old mushrooms, the shiitake
These
and
ones,
the
any mushrooms will do.
Any mushrooms will do.
Any mushrooms. And the beauty about a dumpling, it's almost like an Asian sandwich. You can put whatever you want in there. It's entirely up to you.
So the hard prep is chopping all that. That's
chopping it all up. But the lovely Julia did this for me, so I'm absolutely sorted.
Got it.
So what we're going to do, we're going to whack all of this in one go into our big mixing bowl. So this is our dumpling filling. Now,
how many is this going to serve?
You can probably make about 60 dumplings out of all of this.
60?
A load of dumplings. And what's great about these is they freeze really well. So as soon as you've made them...
My God.
What you do is you then put them into the freezer to flash freeze them, and then you separate... then you put them all together in a bag and then put them into your freezer, and they will last for 3 months. Really good.
Pat, who we spoke to in the phone in earlier on, who said she's got a golden wedding anniversary and they've got 40 friends over to the house for a party. This would be perfect.
This is perfect. They've got 2 dumplings each, approximately. So you can just double up the mixture. So, the seasoning. So I'm going to really concentrate on this.
I'm watching.
It's really important. Light soy sauce for salt, not dark. Dark's got sugar in there, it's got colour in there. So light soy sauce. All the measurements, by the way, are on our Gorgeous app. We've also got some sesame seed oil. Get a good one. Good quality sesame seed oil will always change your food. So we're going to whack that one in.
How do you know you're buying a good quality one?
I would get an Asian brand if you possibly can, and it tends to be much stronger. So you want a good, strong-tasting one. We've got here some Shaoxing rice wine, which is like adding a red wine to a stroganoff or those kind of flavours. This is the Shaoxing rice wine. Really, really beautiful. Obviously made from rice. Feels a little bit like sake, but really gorgeous. Here is my killer ingredient. Remember I spoke to you on the telephone about white miso paste?
I do.
We've got the miso dust.
We have interesting chats, don't we?
All the time. As you can imagine, all our friends are very jealous. White miso paste. This is an organic one. Really, really good quality again. And even though these are little dumplings, the better the quality ingredients, the better the flavours. We've got here some mashed up ginger. And then we have got here some corn flour, which is going to go in just a moment. And what we're going to do is give that a good old mix.
What was that, pepper?
Yeah, white pepper. So give that a good old mix. And then that is going to go into our dumplings. Now, the reason why I've got some corn flour is because you don't want a soggy dumpling. And what the corn flour is going to do is going to thicken the whole mixture inside so you get that really nice, firm flavour. So that all goes in. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Amazing. Then...
These are just stunning.
Aren't they gorgeous?
I can't believe you've made it.
It's so good. Honestly, so, so good. So, so good. Right, then we're going to put our corn flour in. And once you've got that, you have then got your mixture, which is going to end up like this, OK? Now... I want to put these dumplings on because I've got to start cooking them, all right? So we're going to jump ahead and then come backwards.
You're the boss.
So this is going to go on. We're going to add some water to our dumplings. What I've done is I've already fried them at the bottom, OK? So they're all nice golden brown. You almost want them to caramelise and slightly burn.
In an oil?
In an oil, tiny little bit of oil. And then I'm going to put some water in. And in just a moment, I'm going to add some more water with some corn flour, which is how you get that lacy thing. Can you see the lacy thing?
Yeah, I was wondering that. Can you
Okay.
see that? Can you see, like, that kind of lacy... I don't know whether you can see that. Can you see that? You see it on Phil's one,
Yeah.
mate.
Hang on a minute. There you go. Look, if I hold that, can you zoom in on that? I don't think that camera zooms. Should I just lift it up to the camera then, in that case? There you go.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? And that is basically the corn flour mixed with water. So add some water in first. So we part-cut them and fried them.
Yep.
Golden at the bottom. I like them almost burnt. I like that kind of carbon flavour.
Yeah,
I really
I know
like
what
that
you mean.
flavour. Then put some water in. It starts steaming them through. So if you want to wash your hands really quickly, just here, I'm going to give you a masterclass in making...
What sort of restaurant is this?
It's a restaurant where you have to make your own. But this is a gorgeous thing because we're sharing right now. So wash your hands. There we go.
I've got one.
OK, right.
Okay,
so
right.
here we have our dumpling mixture, just there. This is what this is going to look like once it's soaked up all those ingredients. And you've got your dumpling wrappers here. So which one's your dominant hand?
My right.
OK, so your left hand is going to hold the dumpling. You'll see these gyoza wrappers, which have been shop bought, they're slightly oval. What you want to do is put the oval long way of your hand.
They're thicker than I thought they were going to be, yeah.
Like that, yeah? OK, so put it onto your fingers if you can,
Oh.
slightly further down. Then you're going to take
Teaspoon.
about a teaspoon and a half of the mixture in the centre,
Ow.
like this.
Right in the middle.
Right in the centre, that's perfect, that amount. That's
more?
good, maybe a little less, actually, Holly.
No,
Just so you can wrap it. Then you're going to get some water, and you're going to go all the way round the wrapper.
All the way round.
Listen,
Let me just get that
put
up.
it on a wine glass.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we're like this now. Then you're going to go bottom to top.
Yeah.
You're going to bring it up to the top and you're
So
going to pinch
side
it.
oval to side oval.
Yeah, so you're going to pinch it. So you hold it like that, like a little handbag.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
You got it? So if you put it into your left hand, if your right hand's dominant,
Yeah.
like that, and then if you hold it... No, don't close it all up, my darling. Just open that up again.
Too late now.
It's all right, you'll get it open. There we go.
Oh, no, it's proper seal.
No, you've done
No,
it.
you're OK,
Look
you're
at that.
OK.
Right, OK.
OK, right, so what we're going to do now is then we're going to hold it here.
Yeah.
We're going to make 2 pleats on the right, 2 pleats on the left. And you make a pleat by holding the skin like that, you
Yeah.
see? And then we fold and we pinch. We fold and we pinch.
So you're leaving
and that's
the
one
back
side
bit.
done. Yeah, so the back bit stays straight. Fold and pinch.
No, I
Fold
completely
and pinch.
made a pig's
And
ear of that
that
because
is-
I sealed it too soon.
Can you see that?
2 on each side.
2 on each side. Let's have a look. Holly, that is almost perfect for your first ever dumpling. That is
Thank you very
incredible.
much. Thank you very much.
Right, OK, so let's go again. One more time. I think we're going to run out of time in just a moment.
So then So just show me again.
OK, so filling
Oh, it's
in.
really nice
Yeah.
to do.
It's so gorgeous. And do you know what's lovely about this? It's about sharing and caring.
How do I pleat?
Hold on 1 second.
So
Let me just
you
get
go,
in.
you bend, and then you push. So you leave the back. Ignore the
Oh,
back.
you don't worry about
No,
the
you
back.
don't worry about
So
the
hold
back.
on, like this. So
as
you got it like this, yeah? Hold it
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah.
So put your fingers in between.
Yeah.
And then you put a pleat in and
Yeah.
you squeeze it down.
Oh, I see
Okay.
that.
Put a
They could
pleat
be a
in,
bit bigger.
Yeah.
squeeze it down.
Yeah.
There you go. And then once you've made your whole tray,
eat one
you can
now.
either freeze those
Yeah.
and eat them at another stage.
At that stage freeze.
Or, yeah, absolutely, freeze them. But freeze them when they're separated like that. Did you just hide that one?
I'm just going to eat yours because
That
I've
isn't
no way
too
of
bad.
making
Right,
that.
OK, then once you've
Life's
done
too
all of
short.
that, we should be... Once you've done all of that, you are going to be left then with dumplings which kind of look like... They're not fully done, actually, so I'm going to talk about your ones here. What you're going to be left with
Fuck him.
is a dumpling which is, as you can see there on the camera, take that bit of onion off. You've got the crispy bottom at the bottom. You've got this beautiful lacework from that corn flour, and they are perfectly steamed. And you serve them with some onions. I've got a soy sauce and vinegar and ginger little
Love
dipping
him.
sauce there. And these are really easy to make.
What about
Perfect
the
for
soup
summer.
here? Because that was delicious.
OK, so that's a stock, chicken, creamed sweet corn, which is really important, not the normal one, creamed sweet corn, some egg in there, some corn flour, and that's it. Salt and
Put
white
the recipe
pepper.
on the app.
All of it's on the app, and happy cooking over the summer.
Oh, thank you. That was absolutely
you for
delicious.
feeding
Did you enjoy that?
I don't want to stop.
You don't have to stop.
No, I'm not
It's your
going
last
to.
day at school. You can do whatever you like.
It is.
So we are